breaking story now. A heavy police presence in Diepsloot in Gauteng. Residents blocking parts of the N14 Highway with burning tyres and rocks, protesting over high levels of crime in the area following the death of a pastor who was shot and killed by intruders inside a church last week. Our reporter, Newzroom Afrika's Zikhona Tshona, there for us. Zikhona, good afternoon to you. What's the situation there now?
Well, Stephen, for now it's been a game of cat and mouse. The police really moving closely, following the movements of the protesters closely. Just a short while ago, they tried to block another part of the N14, but the police were there and ready to respond. So they then decided to move and march to the police station, which is where we are now. They are complaining about the high levels of crime in Diepsloot. As you've mentioned, a pastor passed away last week here. He was shot inside a church while participating in a night prayer. So residents are adamant that they will not stop protesting. They say they want the president of the country to commit to meeting with them. If I can just add that I have been able to speak to the office of the Premier in Gauteng, just to get a sense as to whether he has been able to convey that message from the residents that they would like to have a date, a set date to meet with the president. And for now, the office of the Premier says the Premier has not yet had time to convey the message from the residents of Diepsloot that they want him to set a date to meet with them. He also added that he's planning to meet with the residents here soon. But residents of Diepsloot say they are tired of meeting with premiers as well as ministers. They want to see the president of this country. They want to make him aware of their living conditions. They're saying gunshots here are a daily occurrence. They are counting bodies weekend in, weekend out, and they are fed up with police and how they are failing to respond to crime in this area.
And Zikhona, the issue of policing in Diepsloot, the lack of trust that people have in Diepsloot, has been an issue for so many years. Do they believe the president could change it?
It's been an issue for as long as I've been a journalist. We've heard people here crying, saying that they want better policing in this area. They had a police station built here not so long ago in response to their cries about the high levels of crimes here, which is why they're saying they are fed up with speaking to people and want to go directly to the president. I spoke to people earlier on who say every time they come to the police station to report crimes, they are told there are no vans to come out and respond to crime. They're saying they themselves, as community members, have formed policing groups in this community to patrol the streets, which is what they say police are failing to do. They're saying they want police to be in every street corner in Diepsloot, actively policing crime. And they say police are simply not doing that, and it's actually up to them as residents to protect themselves. They're saying this was a last resort for them to shut down the area. They are fed up with crime here and they want a solution now. Inside the town, some of the businesses have been shut down. A short while ago, they were also outside a local center, Bambanani Center. That center, police had to quickly come in and intervene and evacuate people, shoppers, as well as staff from the center out of there, because the protesters are simply unpredictable. They've been moving around the area, and it's not clear what their next move is. But I've heard from their leaders that they are adamant that they will continue to protest until they hear from either the Premier or the President of a set date that the President will agree to meet with the residents of Diepsloot.
Zikhona Tshona, thank you for that live update, a story which really has angered the community, the attack on that church.